bloody wrestling. What are we going to watch that for?
So I happen to like it, that's why.
Well, we don't.
Well, it's my bloody telly and I do.
Well, ain't there anything on the other side?
I don't want to watch the other side, I want to watch this side.
Pig.
I don't know why you want to watch that for. I mean, it's not sport, is it? Eh? I mean, it's not like football, is it? I mean, that's all fixed.
Sometimes wonder if football ain't fixed when I see some of them results of a Saturday.
Don't talk wet, will you?
I mean, there's West Ham.
Eh?
West Ham, the most attractive side in the country. Everyone admits that.
Right, sure.
No one lets them win, ever.
That's all bloody rehearsed, that is, you know. Every bloody fall, every blow. I mean, they've all got bloody scripts, you know. It's just like a play.
Yeah, well, if it is like a play, mate, it's a blooming sight better than some of them plays you want to watch on there. At least you can understand it.
I think it's obscene.
What is?
That is. I think it's more obscene than some of the plays you want to turn off.
Yeah, he didn't want to turn the Andy Warhol play off, though, did he?
No. Sat up till 10:30 to see that,
I
didn't you?
did not sit up to watch that.
You did.
I did not.
You did.
I did not sit up to watch that. I sat up to complain about it. That's what I sat up for.
Wasn't worth sitting up for, was it? I mean, all you saw was one tit.
You.
Well, I mean, it's the truth, isn't it? Eh? I mean, it's all that Mary Whitehouse fault, you know. It was her. She got us all at it. Yeah. I mean, trying to raise our hopes, and all you saw was dosh, losh, losh. A load of rubbish, that was, wasn't it?
I was surprised.
Look.
So was Gran. She was disappointed too. Well, it's a bit late for her to sit up.
Wasn't there enough sex in it for her?
Well, she likes them Mary Whitehouse things usually.
What are you bloody talking about, Mary Whitehouse things? She don't have nothing to do with them. She bans them, she does, or tries to.
Get off, advertisers are more like it.
Yeah.
I mean, no one would have sat up to watch that Andy Warhol play if it hadn't been for her. Hey, listen, I wouldn't have gone to see Last Tango in Paris if it hadn't been for her, Lord Longford.
It was a good film, though, wasn't
No,
it?
but-
Like Marlon Brando.
Yeah, but look, a lot of people wouldn't have gone to see it if it hadn't been for her, no Longford, though, would they?
No, Gran wouldn't have. She'd never have gone all the way up the West End if it hadn't have been for them. But she likes what they pick.
Lord Longford and Mary Whitehouse, tipsters of porn. Hey, out to see the genuine article? I mean, she's the punter's guide to porn, she is. Everything she picks, bound to be a cert winner. Hey, I wonder if they cop for it, like.
Yeah, well, I wouldn't be surprised, mate. Where's my bloody pipe gone? I mean, your Longford, he's one of your socialists, isn't it? It's your
Yeah.
darling Harold made him a bloody lord, wasn't it?
Yeah, I know, and he's doing a good job too, and all. Well, he's sorting out the good porn from the bad porn, isn't he?
Eh?
Him and Mary.
You great, hairy, filthy scarskin. Get out of it. Listen, that woman, that Mary Whitehouse, is concerned for the moral fibres and the well-being of its beloved country. What? Never mind about it's being rotted away by your corrupt films and your telly and your bloody BBC's the worst of the lot, with the top of the pops and the evil painted youths dressed up like girls and that middle-aged peroxide albino clunk click punch they got in charge of it there.
I like it.
Yeah, you bloody would, wouldn't you? See, and the seductive music they're singing about men's things and driving the youth of the country to crime and mugging and...
Really?
Where's my bloody pipe gold? And bestialities of rape and living like bloody gypsies and refusing to go to work and bloody living off the dole and having no respect, mocking their elders and betters and calling me bloody skinhead. I'll tell you something, if ever there was a time in the history of this bloody country when we needed a war, mate, it's now. A war to get rid of most of them. Yes, a bloody war, mate. It's the only thing that can save this country now is a war, a bloody big one.
You're mad.
No,
Mad.
mad.
Yeah, you're mad.
In the last
Bloody
two
mad,
wars,
I'm telling you.
last two wars we had, we lost some good youth.
Oh,
We
yeah,
did.
sure we
Youth
did, yeah.
with a promise.
Yeah, I know that, yeah.
Decent, law-abiding, respectable youth. Youth what done what was told and respected their elders and betters. But if we had a war now, all we'd lose would be rubbish. Long-haired, lazy, good-for-nothing bloody rubbish.
Yes, Yo, bloody, these of the day are too smart for you, mate. They won't fight none of your stupid wars no
too
more.
bloody
That's for
scared,
sure.
more
too
like.
scared. Yeah.
You were scared in the last one.
Shut up, you! Shut up, all of you. I want to watch the bloody telly.
Oh, look what you've done. Stuck to my stamp.
I've stuck to you. Keep your bloody stamps out of the way.
No way.
Look what you're doing. You're putting all the tens in with the ones. There, you're not supposed to. And you've got your co-ops here and your bloody pinkins.
No business.
You're bloody colourblind, she is. Oh, yeah, it's very funny, isn't it? Bloody funny. Get on it.
Poor Teddy.
You and your bloody wars. Hey, you and your bloody wars. I mean, look at you. Look at you. Sitting here in a slumming whopping after 2 world wars. Old age pensioners, mate. Old age pensioners starving after fighting in 2 world wars.
I'll ask you a question, son.
Yes, go on.
Where are you sitting then?
Where am I sitting?
Yeah, where are you bloody sitting?
Yeah, I'm sitting in the slum too
Yes,
as well, yeah.
worse luck you are, mate.
Yeah,
There's one big difference, Shirley
What's
Temple.
that?
I happen to be sitting in my own bloody slum.
do you?
My own.
Oh, yeah.
My own bought and paid for bloody slum. Trying to watch my own telly, which
What's
is
the
also
door
bought
watching?
and bloody paid for.
The licence ain't.
Look,
Oh, yeah, that hasn't been paid.
look, I told you.
That renewal form's been up there for 2 months now.
I told you I am not paying the bloody licence money.
They'll lock you up.
I don't watch the bloody BBC, do I? I only watch the commercial. I wouldn't watch that BBC filth and Liberal Party propaganda.
About Liberal Party propaganda.
Your BBC, mind it, is just one long Liberal Party political bloody broadcast. That's the only reason all your Liberals are getting in at the by-elections, isn't it?
What?
No, what about what? What about your Russian bloody Mick they got on there then?
Russian myth.
Yes, your Ludovich bleeding Kennedy, him. And that other one, that Oppo of his, them Four Eyes bloody day. Get a member of the government on there, they're just bloody well insulting.
No, just a minute. The reason the Liberals are winning the by-election, see, it's not the Labour voters who are voting for them. Oh, no, it's Tories.
Tories?
Yeah, Tories, mate. You're Tories who are dissatisfied with the Murray-bound policies of your bloody government.
Murray-bound?
Yes.
Murray-bound?
Yeah.
Oh, blimey, I could Shirley Temple with a Murray-bound.
What do you mean?
Why don't you use bloody words you can understand?
I understand.
Listen, I'll tell you something about us Tories,
Yes.
mate. At least if our leader's gone balmy, we ain't frightened to admit it.
Oh, aye, good old Enoch.
Yes,
mate.
good old Enoch.
Yeah. Well, it's another reason people are voting Liberal, see? Listen, it's a reaction. Don't you understand that? It's a reaction against the race-hatred policies of Enoch bloody Powell.
That's it, go on, bring the bloody wogs into it.
No, look, just a minute.
No, you look.
No,
you
just a minute.
bloody look for a change.
Why am I look for a
You
change?
look, listen,
What?
Enoch Powell, that man,
Yeah.
he's only got to mention your bloody immigrants, and your Labour lot start yelling, wogs, wogs,
Oh,
wogs.
God almighty, it was Enoch who first brought up the colours. He was the first to go on about it and saying all that about excretia through letterboxes.
Oh,
and
blimey,
that.
look at her. Another
What?
one we got, Excretia,
So?
Excretia. Good, blimey, make a right pair they do, don't they? Moribund and Excretia. Why don't you get them a dictionary out them stamps of yours?
No, I'm saving up for a deck chair.
Look, Enoch Powell, on a point of information, was the first one who brought the wogs over. He was the first one to extend the hand of friendship to your coons. He brought them over expressly to run our railways for us, sweep our roads, look after our public conveniences. See? And they was happy and content to do that until your bloody Labour lot started bunging their ideas in their head, daft bloody ideas, and unsettling them all.
Ideas of human dignity.
Ideas above their bloody station!
And equality.
Look, you start giving them a bit of equality, next thing you know, they're bloody well demanding it. Because your Labour lot can't leave well alone, no, stuffing their heads full of daft ideas about being doctors and surgeons, and now the bloody transport's gone to pot, and it ain't safe to go into hospital anymore, not with them bloody lot in there. What about you? What, you going to hospital now for some little thing, like a broken thumb, before you know where you are, they saw your bloody arm all. Listen, come on about bloody laughing. Look, it's facts. There's people round here, my dear. There's people round... Stop doing that, pay attention. There's people round here who are frightened to go into hospital now for fear of finishing up in a bloody stew pot. Get off! Lucky wogs. Now they put the price of our petrol up, and that's the thanks you get for trying to show a bit of kindness to them.
No, it was the Jews done that.
Oh, don't be daft, Mum. It was the Arabs. They put the petrol up.
No, but it was the Jews what caused it.
Of course it was, but you can't talk to them. Can't tell them nothing. Not Moribahn and Excretia here.
Israel hasn't got any pets.
I never said that. All I said was your Whitechapel mob started a bloody war.
The Arabs started it.
All right, this time they started. All I'm saying is, if them Jews want to have a war, mate, they should wait until they can bloody well afford it and not expect us to pay for it.
They collected for that war.
Look,
They come round with a box here.
look, all...
They was after blood as well.
Look, what...
But I told them the only Jewish blood we had was yours, I said.
I am not bloody Jewish. How many more times? Once and for all, I'm not bloody Jewish.
Well, near Jewish. You're more Jewish than what we are.
Look!
Your dad was anyway.
Look!
That's what your mum always said.
Look, mine...
She wasn't. She was illegitimate.
Look! My mother!
Yeah, she didn't know who her father was.
Look!
So, I suppose there could have been a bit of Jewish blood in her too.
Right, you're a right bloody mongrel, you are, ain't you, right?
Look, my mother's father, see, my mother's father... Look, he was lost up the Crimea, wasn't he? Up Sebastopol.
Yeah, he never married her mum though.
Shut up, you.
There was a lot of things went on like that in those days. Yeah, for all your talk of your permissive society, there was things like that went on when we was young too. Well, amongst a certain class, most of us kept ourselves decent.
Yeah. What about your mother and father then, eh?
I was a disappointment to my mother and father.
Yeah.
Marrying you!
Look, Bobby, it's all hodgepodge round here, isn't it? I mean, it's all a mixed race round here. I mean, look at it. I mean, let's face it, these then, they're all a mixed race, aren't they, eh? I mean, they're all mongrels, aren't they, around here? I mean, yeah, of course it is. I mean, it's like a big boiling pot. You chuck them all in, mix them up and see what comes out.
Oh, we know what comes out, sonny, don't we? Moribahn and Excretia, that's what comes out. What are you then, Kung Fu, eh? What are they out in bloody Liverpool then, eh? Slant-eyed bloody mix up there.
They're the same, aren't they? The same. I mean, you're only pure bloody races. You're Arabs, you're Jews, you're
Yeah, you
Negroes,
don't
you're Chinese.
half talk a lot of cobblers.
I talk a lot of
Look,
cob-
mate,
I talk a lot of
shut up a minute, Alex, you might learn something. Look, we might be mongrels here, mate, but we're pure-blooded mongrels, aren't we? English mongrels we are, mate, English! And we start a war, mate, we don't start a war till we can afford it. We start a war, we bloody will pay for it.
We haven't paid for the last one yet.
We're paying all for it. Paying off weekly.
Like the tally man.
I mean, not like your wogs.
I missed him last week.
It's start wars they can't afford, see?
Just as well.
And then they expect us to pay for it.
Because I hadn't got it.
Shut up, you silly moo! Bloody wogs sat out there in the desert, they are, without two flies to rub together and make it and declaring war on people and acting like there was world powers and expecting us to pay for it, putting the bloody price of oil up.
No, it was the Jews done that.
It was the Jews' fault, wasn't it?
Their fault.
Yes, of course it was. If they'd have won that bloody war, I mean, if they hadn't been so busy Yom Kippuring, see, they could have won that war. Could have gone in there and got the oil wells. Yeah. They had. They'd have probably charged us more for the petrol than the bloody Arabs are. And what we ought to do, see, we ought to go in there and grab the bloody oil for ourselves.
Oh,
Yeah. Trouble is, youth of today, they can't fight no better than the bloody Arabs, they can't. Look at them, army, they've been in Ireland for years now, fighting a handful of illiterate micks. I mean, in the good old days, when I was a young man, British Army, they'd go in there, finish the bloody lot off in a fortnight. Arabs, mixed, Jew boys and all. Don't talk to me about bloody wars. You don't know nothing about wars, you don't. All you know about is top of the tens and ponce in a bar. You gonna make us a cup of tea, then?
No.
Bloody marvellous. See, nobody wants to do nothing for anybody these days.
You want to, you make it.
Bloody women. About as much use as bloody Arabs they are. Lazy bloody moo you are.
It's a wonder Mary Whitehouse don't try and ban that.
What?
That, wrestling. If anything's obscene, that is.
What are you bloody talking about?
We're two grown men rolling around all over the floor, touching each other up.
What are you on about?
Well, if that was an play, two naked men, well, except for those silly knickers, rolling around in all those funny positions, Mary Whitehouse would scream blue murder. Wouldn't she?
Hey, look where the fat one's got his hand now.
What?
Shut up, you. If you don't like it, go upstairs to your own room and read your bloody Irish comic.
Here, I never realised there was anything in that before.
Look.
I always thought they was just wrestling.
Look.
I never knew they was Nancy boys.
They ain't bloody Nancy boys. Look at them, they're men. You don't get Nancy boys with muscles like that on them.
Who don't? Hey? Who don't? What about Ginger George who gets in the three pigeons then? Hey? 15 stone of solid muscle he is. Weightlifter he used to be. Could lift you and me up with one hand, you know. And he's a raver. A raver!
Bloody lies.
Bloody
You
raver.
don't half tell some bloody lies. Look, I've been in his company many times, never heard one word out of place.
Yeah, well, perhaps he don't fancy you, like, but... I mean, I tell you what, he's made a pass at me many the time, I can tell you.
Well, what can you expect the way you carry on? It's a wonder we don't have a queue of them outside the front door there.
What do you mean, the way I carry on?
Like a blooming girl you are, stuck in front of the mirror there, always titivating your bloody hair, little Goldilocks and fiddling with your bloody eyebrows. And what about all that pong you pour all over yourself? Oh, it's true. Smell him a mile off you can.
Can smell you too.
Yeah?
Get out of here.
Yeah? Where to? The three pigeons, eh? Hey, do you want to borrow some of my aftershave then, darling? See, it's true. Television does go up to me, turn.
What you turn the telly off for?
Well, I'm going out, aren't I?
But I'm not going out.
Oh, that's nice, isn't it? We can only watch it when you're in now, can we?
Well, it's my bloody licence, isn't it?
You haven't got a licence, have you?
Well, that's the point I'm trying to make. I mean, I could be up the pub there, having a peaceful drink, and I could get fined for watching a bloody telly, and I ain't even in. All right, don't sulk, little
I'm not
one.
sulking.
Turn it on, go on then. But don't touch the BBC.
But I want to watch Bruce Forsyth.
Well, you can't watch Bruce Forsyth, can you? You put him on, you turn him on, the bloody BBC vans will be round.
They don't have detective fans out on a Saturday night. God blimey, it cost them more in double and triple time than they collecting licence money.
Yeah, the BBC ain't worried about wasting money, mate. It ain't their money, is it? It's ours.
It's not yours. You ain't got a licence.
Shut up! Look, the point is, the BBC, they put them programmes on, you see, like your Bruce Forsyth, programmes like that to get you laughing, see? Get you enjoying yourself. Then, your BBC vans come creeping down the road without you noticing, see?
It's the same if you've got ITV on the lead, just the same.
No, it ain't. I can't touch it if you're watching the ITV. Commercial television's free, isn't it? It's paid for out of your advertisements. As long as you buy the food there and all the other things they're trying to sell, they can't touch it. It's only the BBC what charges you a licence fee.
Well, you should write to them and tell them you don't want their programmes no more.
Well, I don't. That's why I don't turn them on.
Yeah, but they still send them. They're still sending them, aren't they? Look.
And now, before we join Bruce Forsyth
See?
and the Generation
They're still in the
Game,
box. They're
programme
still sending them.
Turn it over. Yeah, it's not my fault, is it? I mean, I don't ask them to send it, do I?
Well, you should have it out with them. Get it in writing. Tell them that you don't want no more of their programmes sent round here. Tell them you'll have the Bruce Forsyth and some of the others, but not the rest, and you'll just pay for the ones that you have. Now, where's the BBC bill? It's not there.
You'll have us all in a bloody loony bin, you will. BBC bin. Where's the BBC? Not there, this is.
Thank you. Oh. Thank you very much indeed. Thank you. Hey! Thank you very much indeed. Good evening, ladies, gentlemen and children. And if that deaf white cat has got lost again, hey, kitty, kitty! Anyway, welcome to the Generation Game. Nice to see you. Hope you like the get out. All right? And mind you, you know, I have got Scottish blood in me. And, it comes out more in the winter. No, it really does, because, I love porridge. I have oats every morning. won't go to bed without me proper legal suit.
Look, I've told you, you get caught watching that BBC, they'll lock you up, because you'll be accessory under the fact.
Rapping a bit at the moment. Ladies and
I
gentlemen,
don't know how
this
that
our
bloody
gorgeous
Bruce Forsyth can
Anthea
demean himself appearing on there, BBC. What are you talking about? Shut up. You and your bloody stamps. They ain't fair, them stamps. Unfair they are.
You mean unfair?
Unfair to us streeters, mate. I mean, in a garage, they give out them stamps, don't they? Well, what about us who ain't got cars? Well, give them out in pubs.
Well, if they give them out in pubs to you, I might get a new house and a garden to go with me deck chair.
Petrol.
Tell that kid of yours to tidy his toys up before he goes to bed.
Serves you right.
Look, I'm stood here for the 2-minute silence out of respect for them British lads what failed to return, you ignorant scarce-git.
Yeah? And what about those who did come back, eh? Who's showing any respect for them? Trying to live on starvation bloody wages they are, or on starvation bloody pensions.
What about the widows?
Yeah.
Bloody hypocrisy, all that is. Shh! Never said a word.
War's been over 25 years now, hasn't it? It's about time some of them went out and got a bloody job. I mean, they do one thing, don't they? Fight in one war, expect to be kept the rest of their life. Shh, shh. Same with your old age pensioners, is it? You know what I mean? They saved up a bit, see? They put a bit aside for a rainy day. They wouldn't be bloody starving now, would they? Trouble with the country today. Shut up! Trouble with the country, innit? Everybody's on a bloody ear-roll. Students lying about in colleges all over the country, being kept, studying for subjects they ain't never going to get a job for.
You're right there.
Shut up! Never even fired the guns today. Wouldn't know there was a 2-minute silence on if we didn't have the telly on.
Well, it hasn't started yet.
You greedy bloody pig!
Started now.
That woman.
Look at her.
That woman, Her Majesty the Queen, she's turned... Shut up! She's turned out, hasn't she? With her whole family in the freezing cold. To honour the dead.
Oh, dead. Why don't they honour some life for a change?
Right.
Sit still! Sit still! In the old days when they fired the guns, the whole of London stood still. The whole of England stood still. Buses stopped, trains stopped.
They'll be stopping again soon.
Shut up! And if you moved, you got a punch in the bloody mouth! So you're bloody right and all. 2 wars we fought in. 2 world wars. To make this country a better place to live in.
Who for?
2 world wars and now they're all changing sides and starting all over again, aren't they? I mean, look who did best out of it, eh? Them that bloody lost. Japan and Germany. I mean, the world today, it's like a bloody great poker game, isn't it? Only we're playing with the bloody housekeeping. I mean, everybody's on the euro today, aren't they? Hey, I mean, look at us. It's true. I mean, Australia wants to leave the Commonwealth, don't they? Yeah, Wales wants home rule, Scotland wants home rule, even Cornwall, bloody Cornwall.
Will you
want it.
shush?
Come on, and can you blame them? Can you blame them? Because those bloody amateurs up in Whitehall there, they couldn't run a corner shop that long.
You bloody swine, shut up! Them lads that woman stood there in silence for, and that I have bought this poppy for.
That's not a new one. I mended that 5 times.
And I have got this black band the morning on for.
I was wondering what you were wearing that for.
I thought somebody was dead.
Shut up! Shut up, all of you, to think I'd hear my own flesh and blood laughing. Mocking England's heroes, the boys who faced the enemy guns.
One our friends,
So the likes of you could live in freedom.
with our friends and partners in the European supermarket.
Yeah, not like Tesco's tuppence off.
Yeah, more like full bob on.
God, who's that now? Isn't it marvellous? You can't even have a 2-minute silence in peace. Can't even honour your bloody dead in peace. You can't. Where are you going?
Can't you hear the knock?
Yes, I can bloody hear the knocking. Ought not to be bloody knocking during a 2-minute silence. Isn't it bloody marvellous? I mean, the only people staying still and respecting the silence is me and them.
Well, you're not very silent.
Shut up!
It's about your licence.
The what?
You got a licence for this set, sir?
Love, can't you see what's on there? Can't you have a bit of coming round here, disturbing people, knocking during a moment of reverence?
Yes, I'm very sorry. But the 2-minute silence is over now, and can I see your licence?
Oh, ain't it bloody marvellous, though, ain't it? I mean, they talk about Nixon and bloody Watergate, and the BBC's got us all bugged, didn't it? I mean, it's ironical. We're stood here in silence, honouring the dead of 2 wars who died to give us freedom, and the bloody BBC's bugging every home in the country.
Bugging?
Yes, mate, bugging. I reckon if Alvar Liddell was alive today, he'd be turning in his bloody grave.
He's alive.
More than I reckon he wishes he were dead when he sees some of that bloody rubbish the BBC put on there. How do you know we had a set on, eh? How do you know we even got a set if you haven't been sitting out there listening to every word we've been saying? Listening to what the whole bloody street's been saying. Well, I'll tell you something, mate. I ain't got a licence and I ain't gonna get a bloody licence. See? I watch the commercials, don't watch your bloody rubbish.
Well, I don't care which side you watch, sir. You have to have a post office licence for the receiver. And if you ain't got one, it's a fine of £50.
You can stuff your £50, mate.
Well, stuff you too. And they'll stuff you in prison if you don't pay the fine.
Eh?
A year or £50.
A year.
I mean, you have the choice.
Yeah, well, let's do. Yeah.
Oh, you've got a licence. This your set then, is it, sir?
Yeah, it is, actually, yeah.
And why didn't you say so in the first place?
Because he... Right. Where are you going with that?
Well, it's my set, isn't it? Yeah. Well, I thought I'd take it upstairs and watch it in bed.
What are we supposed to do then?
You can borrow our radio, can't you?
Well, thank you very much, Mr. Garnett.
Hey?
It's a pity you couldn't have been as cooperative as your son.
All right, Sonny. All right, Mr. Garnett. You put that bloody set back. Yes. And you can stuff your bloody radio and all. Bloody sauce. Where's my bloody breakfast?